Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Onsie Talk Show. This is us. Today, I've got this amazing young man here with me. Your name is John, eh?
Yeah,
John. John. His name is John. Cool. All right, cool. So now you can introduce yourself, your name, your surname, your maiden name, your third name, your nickname, the whole shebang. I'm kidding, just any name.
Which one do I look at?
This one, this guy.
Oh, there.
This one. Yeah.
Hi guys, my name is John. John Le Lokota. I'm not. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna try because I talk English. Usually, when I talk English, I want to pronounce it English way. Like my name is John Lekota. Yeah, but no, guys. My name is John Lekota.
Yeah.
I'm pronouncing it in my language, which is Pedi.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. I don't really have a nickname. Oh, okay. I have one nickname that I gave it to myself. I think about 10 years ago, Dashing.
Oh, okay.
I gave myself the nickname Dashing. Okay. There's people who knew me after the past 10 years, they call me Dashing. And there's some who don't even know that it's not my name.
I think that happens a lot because everybody calls me Emmy, but they don't even know that it's not my full name. Yeah, my full name is Emmanuel.
What's your name?
Emmanuel, yeah. But few people get the idea of like.
I see.
All right, awesome. All right, so today we're gonna be chatting about different challenges in the photography journey, editing, client, equipment, and stuff like that. So we're gonna start with. Before we start, what's in your bag? Like your cameras, your lights, your camera and light.
Nice.
Let's stick to
my bag. It's
Zoom.
It's very controversial.
I know you have Zoom.
I'd say what's in my bag is that I'll start by saying that last year around early May, I got robbed. I was going to do a video gig.
Yeah.
So I got robbed, meaning that I had all my stuff in there. I got all my lights. I got slider, everything. So I lost all of those stuff, but most of it was insured. But due to other circumstances, I couldn't really buy everything back when I got the money. Back. So now what's in my bag? I could have brought my bag. My bag is actually like.
Is it that size?
More or less. Yeah, this small. So what I have in my bag, I only have my Sony A7 III.
Yeah.
And I have it's got a lens on it, 28 to 70.
Okay.
Then
is it Sony as well or Canon?
No, Tamron.
Okay.
Then also Sony 70-200, the Sony one. Then also my speedlight. Yeah, I got a speedlight. Yeah, that's a very small bag that has got. That's what I usually use for events and almost everything. I use those.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm also like a one camera person. One lens. I'm not so used to having like multiple cameras. I think it's only when I know like I don't have a choice, I'm gonna need like maybe a second camera or a backup. But usually I'm just one camera, one lens, and I'm good to go because everything just goes into the bag. Camera, lens, light, and everything. Awesome. All right, so I think you kind of actually gave us a challenge already on the equipment, but so let's actually start with the equipment. So now you have to give us a different challenge, not what happened.
What was the first challenge?
The first challenge was gonna be the equipment, which you already mentioned about getting robbed and stuff like that.
But there's still others that are not in my bag.
Exactly. All right, cool. So now we're gonna be talking about the challenge in regards to equipment. So I think one of my challenge I wanted to talk about is when I was using Fujifilm, like they talk about mirrorless overheating and stuff like that, like especially if you're using it outdoors.
Yeah.
So I was shooting in the sun, and like I should have been conscious of it, and like maybe like not even like, because like when you're shooting and then you're taking a break and just put it like down there, but it's still in the sun. So it was eating up. Now I'm gonna say with the client, like it's just one camera.
Which Fuji is this one?
The X-T3. Yeah, it was the X-T3.
Okay.
And so now when it overheats, it dies. It just shuts off and not work at all. I was like, I think I went to like a full-on panic mode because like it froze. Actually, sorry, it didn't shut off. It froze. You press and nothing is working anymore.
Not any button
So,
works.
but like, I'm not quite sure what got into my head to be like, let me just remove the battery.
Yeah.
And then I removed the battery, shut off, put it back in. It's just, I'm like, oh, cool, thank God. But then it happened again after 15 minutes. But then I realized that until it actually cools down, I'm gonna have to remove the battery and put it back in every time. And now I'm on set with a client. I can't tell my client, hey, my camera is not working. I'm like, we have to cut the shoot short. The camera is not working anymore and stuff like that.
So you had to cut the shoot. You didn't.
No. I was saying like, imagine if that was what I had to do. Like, I couldn't afford to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So your turn now. What's your challenge? Your greatest. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a challenge because honestly, I used to have so many issues when I was shooting Canon.
Just pick one.
But ever since I started shooting Sony, that A7 III, like, there's no challenge to me. There's no overheating or what's or not. The focus is always 100% on point. Like, it just cuts my job in half. So in terms of equipment, honestly,
it doesn't even have to be about the camera. It can be like a lighting, because like when in the previous episode when Carlos was here, he had the light fall off during the set. And then I think one of my challenges then was like when my light fell on my client.
I had that. I had that experience. I was sitting in Hartbeers.
Yeah.
It was one of my cousins. So it didn't fall on the cousin, but the light fell. I had an umbrella like this big, or like 150 centimeter. It's like a parabolic or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fell.
Sure.
It fell and it broke. So
there's two different names. There's a different when it falls, when you like it's fine. Like if you're using like a softbox and it falls on it, you're fine. But then there's one ledge falls back on the actual light.
Yeah, but the light was fine because I'm using a Jimbei, which I've been using probably for like 3-4 years now. Yeah, the HD600. So it fell, the light fell, and it fell onto the umbrella, and the umbrella broke.
But it's better the umbrella than the Jimbei.
Yeah, but now I no longer have a diffuse. So now I had to now resort to a very small 60 centimeter umbrella, and I was shooting outside in the sun and all of that. So now because I'm using the small one, now it can't cover the whole body. So now I have to focus on the face, and do more portraits, and make sure that in post, that's when I'm gonna just try to balance, just to make sure that the full length,
I think that's actually like okay. Sorry, don't let me.
Sure.
All right, cool. So now we're gonna jump to the next challenge, because now I picked something up which I'm actually glad I can use it in my next challenge. So the next challenge is editing, like editing for clients. So I'm picking up. So one of my challenge when it comes to editing is I'm a portrait beauty photographer. That's all I want. I don't like shooting full body, but like when it comes to fashion, you don't have a choice, because you need to get the whole outfit. But I hate it. So I think I don't mind it when, like, let's say the body is fully covered. But now the moment there's like a skin showing, because like I use one light most of the time. I like with just one light. So if I'm shooting just one light, it usually just cover all the way to like the hips and stuff like that.
It doesn't cover
and then it doesn't go all the way to it. So now when it comes to editing, now I have to make sure the skin tone there is balanced.
But which modifier would you be using?
I usually use this guy, the 165, or I use the 120 most of the time, which is a parabolic softbox. And then I've got a 150 parabolic as well, and I use that. But like, it's just that I know there's a way I can light the full body. I just want to light just that. I just want to have that.
Why would you have to want to light half when you're shooting a full body?
Yeah. So if my client is paying me well enough, then I can get like a second light and then just put it in front of them. Yeah. I'm just fun.
I hear you.
So when it comes to editing, what's your challenge?
Yeah. I think my main challenge it's like deep retouch.
Okay.
Yeah, because I see sometimes You'll be doing some.
The high-end ones.
The high-end ones. You'll be doing some live videos in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I do come in and watch. I'm like, then I see you doing a whole lot of plugins. Then I'm like, okay, I'm leaving the chat now.
Yeah.
I don't even know all of this software and all that.
Yeah.
Yes, I think my main issue it's a deep when you're doing some deep research. So sometimes I do outsource it when I need like something that I can do. Then I outsource it. So, but then besides that, when it comes to edit, sometimes you'll be shooting an event whereby you're shooting event today. It ends at midnight. They need to release a press release in the morning and around 7.
Goodness me.
So in those instances, sometimes I feel like we have all these things we always tell our clients that you're gonna get the images in 7 days. You're gonna but just before you leave the event at midnight, someone comes to you and say, John, a quick one. We're gonna need to have a press release in the morning release, so we're gonna need to have the images. Then, to me personally, I wouldn't be telling the client that, my guy, I have rules in the business. We deliver.
For you.
So I just that's when I just have to sacrifice myself. I get home, switch on my computer,
stay up all night.
Stay up all night, because sometimes I would be tempted to maybe let me choose 10 just so that they can use and all that. That would be my thinking that I'm just gonna do 10. But I find myself sleeping at 5 a.m. I'm done with all the images. And when it's like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., they're starting to post and all that. Then it some extent it brings some level of fulfillment. But I'm not saying is it disclaimers? I'm not saying guys.
You still late for disclaimer now.
I'm not saying when I shot you can now come to me and expect pictures the next morning. Nah.
And I think that the I wouldn't say anointing, but the part I struggle with is sometimes they know that before they ask you for the shoot. They only tell you that in the middle of the shoot. So you kind of you hooked.
Yes. And they tell you probably you're almost done with the event and all that. Yeah, they can't tell you before because
they know you're gonna run away or something.
Yeah, usually when they tell you in time, they know that you're gonna think about it. You're gonna be amending invoices and all that.
Exactly.
But when they tell you there and they caught you off guard.
There's nothing you can
do. That's the least you can do. But I think that's I can't really say it's but because now I love challenges. I'd say it's whenever a client pushes me into a corner that I never really find myself, I like it. Because most of how my work improved, especially in terms of events, because usually most the stuff that I shoot, it's events and concerts. What put me to a point that I am today, it's simply client brief. Because sometimes I remember when I started this whole thing, I think end of 2014, 2015. I remember I once submitted pictures to a client. I was so happy. I was like, then the client was like, but what is this?
I know. Welcome to the club.
You got my point.
Welcome to the club.
Luckily, the client was able to tell me that, okay, John, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. This happened to me twice. I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. I was able to pick up from that. And ever since that time, I would never make that mistake again. And I'm able to take that knowledge and I applied with other clients as well. Then it helps my work to stand out to some extent.
Awesome.
So,
That was awesome. All right, cool. So we're going to the last challenge now, which is clients, which I feel like you kind of got into it already. But I still want you to just do a little bit of chat, like so in regards to what challenges have you had dealing with clients? Like so I think the one again from my side that I can pick up, let's see, client challenge. Getting a message at 1 a.m. midnight for a shoot the next day at 9 a.m. Because like one, and I think I would say I don't mind it because because I think most people that do that to me are my regular clients who knows that Emmy is still awake at 1 a.m. So it's okay to message him at 1 a.m. for the next morning. So that becomes a little bit of a challenge when you don't want to disappoint. But like at the same time, it's very last minute, and you literally just got a few hours to prepare, and like you don't even know if you've got something planned the next day. Now you have to like adjust here and there.
Now you have to adjust.
So, but that's just a simple one from my side. So
I think I did have that, and I think I had that recently with a recent client of mine. So with that client, I find it so interesting, but maybe at some point in my life I'd find it like it's a no or something. But let me explain.
I think I don't know how to say no. That's another problem for me.
So when you're saying that you get a message at 1 a.m. and they want to shoot in the morning, it's a bit. I'm not sure if tolerable. It's an English. It's a proper English word, but it's a bit. Okay, let me put it like this. I went to Durban on Tuesday. Before Tuesday, I was shooting in Cape Town on Monday. So before I left for Cape Town, the flight was at night. Then as I'm preparing to for the flight and all that.
For Cape Town or for Durban?
No, for Cape Town.
For Cape Town.
I get a call from a client of mine, and he says, John, I'm about to go out. I really love this outfit. I'm gonna need a picture in this outfit before I go out. What are you doing now?
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah. I think that's the shortest. This happened on Sunday. I think that's actually the shortest time that I ever got between getting a call about a shoot and actually doing the shoot. And at that time, I was still preparing and all that. And even before the flight was 8:30, before the 8:30, I had a shoot between 4 p.m. and 6. So I get a call around 1. I was just like, you know what? Okay. Because it's a client that I did some work before. So I was just like, it's my regular client. Let me just jump in. Then I just dropped everything. I jumped. I went to 4 ways, Danefen. Then I did the shoot. But the shoots are actually very short.
Quick,
and it was one other thing about that very same client is that the shoot never exceeds 15 minutes.
I think that's a good thing because you've probably developed a relationship. You guys work together. You know what to do. So it's not like you're trying to figure out what to do and stuff like that. So
that's one other thing I learned about myself from this client, that there can be a shoot that is 15 minutes and now you don't know how to charge them. Because you can ask for it can be that thing that a shoot is asked for like 30 days in succession. Then now you don't even know. You're like, guys, I usually charge per hour. How do I charge 15 minutes for like just a few pictures?
I agree with you.
So it was that client, and I think that's where you get to bend your rules and all that,
and make a plan.
And when you bend, you find that it's not really bad to bend. So I managed to go and do the shoot and come back, and at that time, remember that the pictures needs to be is that thing of like rapid posting. You know that there's people, especially on Instagram, who prefer to post their outfit as they go out and all that. So this client prefer that the outfits it's actually done by a photographer. So now it means that I need to run to immediately after the shoot. I need to run to the house,
do a quick edit,
send, run to a 4 shoot PM. Then from there straight to the airport.
Okay. That's some hectic stuff. That's some hectic stuff. Oh, awesome. All right, so we kind of at the end of the episode already, and so now let's see. Now you're just gonna give a bit of a quick advice or tip, just like a really short one for photographers out there on the side of dealing with clients, especially like last minute, how to deal with last minute clients. What advice or small tip would you give to the photographers out there? They must have a car,
Yeah, Ghana too. Yeah. Yeah, in terms of advice, I'd say personally, I wouldn't really enforce it on anyone. But personally, in my photography career, where things changed for me, it was when I had to bend over a bit. When I had to go a bit outside of my rules. That's when I get to realize more and more stuff about me as well. About the industry and me as well. So I'd say, if you're able to bend the rules here and there, perhaps that's where you're gonna that's where your life is gonna change.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Yeah. Because I remember, I think it happened to me once on one of the biggest clients that we got in their company. It was actually BBC.com. I never really released this anyway. Yeah, it was actually BBC.com. So how we got to get that client, it was through bending the rules. I don't really specify on how I bended the rules, but I bended the rules.
Yeah,
I did something that usually I wouldn't do. Then you get there.
It was worth it.
Yeah. You get there, then you get to come across. The deputy president of BBC Africa.
Sure.
Monday morning, after bending the rules for a client, Monday morning you get an email from BBC.com in the UK, and they get to ask you to do some work for BBC Africa.
Amen. So guys, you see,
if I didn't bend the rules, if I stuck by my rules, like, no, we don't do this. This is how I work. If I had to stick to that, I would have never got that.
I agree with you. That's why I always tell a few of the guys that work with me as well, especially when it comes to like the way we shoot as well in photography. Like your light must be exactly this way.
Oh yes.
You need to be open-minded, practice and experiment. Then you get to see. I mean, it's all it's gonna take is just a few times to see that if I try this way, it's not actually working. And then you can do something else.
That's true.
Awesome. All right, so now you're just gonna share your platform with the guys where they can find you: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, OnlyFans, every other platform, TikTok. Whatever platform you have for the guys to find you.
In terms of OnlyFans.
Wow, that actually came before Instagram. Goodness. Okay. Does it have a subscription?
OnlyFans, guys, you're gonna have to dig deeper. Then you're gonna get the account. But in terms,
it's on black market, mate.
Black market. In terms of, actually, I use the same name everywhere. It's John Onsie Media.
Yeah.
It's John OSEA Media.
Awesome.
I use this for everywhere. Instagram, John Onsie Media. Twitter, John Onsie Media. Facebook, John Onsie Media.
And your website as well?
The website is www.johnonsiemedia, one word, .co.za. Awesome. Then most of the work is there. I think I recently updated it. So most of the work is that side.
Awesome. Thanks so much, brother, for joining me for this episode.
It's a pleasure. But I just wish it was a bit longer.
Because now I have a long version.
You're
gingered.
So I just want to go on for 2 hours.
Don't worry, there's more to come.
I can't wait.
All right. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining me in this episode as well. We'll see you in the next one.